Well, hello and welcome to Thank God It's Sunday. Sorry, trying to get a good position here. I welcome you to the beginning of the week with me. I have been I've been going and gathering with my congregation, and we've been doing it at our pastor's home most of the time in the interim as we're moving from one building to another. And I think I shared with you last week how exciting it was to see the new building, albeit that it has all this work to do, but it was just showing us, the potential and what the possibilities that God is opening up for us there in that neighborhood. And at the same time, we've been talking about having our own like neighborhood offshoots. Lots of churches do this, or church congregations. Um, but it's a little bit different in that we're talking about like really leading something new but coming back. So like a spoke, they call it a hub and spoke model. So coming back and congregating maybe less of the time, but really um, ministering and discipling, having a discipleship program with the group of people that you're spending time with and doing life together. So I know I've talked about that a couple times, doing life together on my Friendship Friday, and what a challenge that can be for me. So right now I'm still, I think I'm being challenged to develop just a spiritual life with the people that I'm around, even though they're not necessarily churchgoers, and so, or maybe not in this season, um, and so we're trying to, find our way with that. And I'm I'm also, I guess, wanting to talk a little bit about maybe what we talked about as we gathered today, which is the motivation that we have and where it comes from, and with sharing the gospel, because it can't be something that's like totally organized and just, you're just, obeying a person really and going out. You have to have this union with Christ where you are being really led by the Spirit, and and to do that, you really have to tap into. We had, I think I might have mentioned the illustration that our pastor made last week of this solar lamp, and it has to be in the sun to be charged. And so, of course, and he used the sun as SON because we're talking about Jesus, the Messiah, Christ, who is alive and well, and also God promised that he sent his Spirit to be in us, um, to basically, the Spirit always leads us to Christ. He's always um, just bringing us an awareness of Christ. Usually, in this Word, and also, in communing with Him in different ways, prayer, um, and also even in our fellowship. And so that's what is, I think, so great to remember when we are doing, when I say thank God it's Sunday, and when we are congregating. And the Bible says, when two or more are gathered in his name, there he is with us. Um, and so I just want to encourage us all to continue in that, and to know that when we're doing it communally and when we're doing it in our own time, with God, just ourselves, we are charging for that motivation that we need, that to come from Him to do the work that He's sent us out to do, which is to spread the gospel and to make disciples, to walk with